English Graduate Organization, or EGO as we call ourselves, was started about 2 years ago by myself and some other graduate students that had been wanting to create some kind of community or forum. And we also had professional goals, so developing a CV, learning how to conference, dealing with classes together. And so as we added more people, our goals grew into doing more specific professional things, such as workshops where we would build our CVs together or discuss effective strategies for professionalization. Last spring we decided to do a colloquium as sort of a mock conference or a works in progress conference where we would present papers that we had ideally been working on in our classes from the spring. And the point was to prepare for a real conference, like a regional conference or even a national conference, and get people used to, that had not been in that environment, used to participating in something like that. Reading a paper, a conference paper in front of people, and how to deal with that specific mode of presentation. And also writing that abstract, what that's like, because sometimes it's not covered in classes, so you have to go outside of class for that kind of professionalization. And also to get people used to organizing a conference and what goes into that, so putting out a call for papers. It would be less pressure than a real conference. But we could also work on our research together and present our ideas that maybe we wouldn't hear otherwise because we don't all take the same classes, and present our ideas to our peers and faculty members so that they could get an idea of what we were doing. So the colloquium was constructed as a way for us to start doing that. And also we could showcase the results of all of that work. We're doing well with creating some kind of social community among ourselves, and now we're trying to make workshops productive for people of all concentrations, so not just focused on literature or just focused on ESL, but all of us working together on different aspects of professionalization. So for example, we recently held a CV building workshop where we learned how to make that academic resume, and we got guidance from our faculty on how to do that and shared our CVs with one another. So we're trying to hold workshops for people to start building up those aspects of their professional portfolio or their academic experience, working on even publishing. Where do you go to publish? How do you submit anything to a journal? We're trying to make workshops where that information is more readily available in a supportive environment, both from peers and faculty. EGO has a Facebook group, so anyone can host a call for papers from another university or pose a question about a class they're in or a class that's coming up, and all of the other members can comment on it, and we can have discussions and we can plan events in there, and it works more efficiently in that sort of social media setting where we can all be talking about it at the same time.